Welcome to our second part two of showing you how to read the candlestick. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So whichever way it comes, but the main important note of or the main important thing of taking of understanding a bearish engulfing candlestick is it must have a bullish candle and a bearish candle in this form. Like it must first of all have a bullish and a bearish candle. So that is what we call a bearish engulfing candlestick. Then now we could call this. Now we should take note of a bullish engulfing candlestick. So a bullish engulfing candlestick is also this. Let's note it down. This is a bullish engulfing candlestick. A bullish engulfing candlestick. So here is a bullish engulfing candlestick. So a bullish engulfing candlestick is vice versa of a bearish engulfing candlestick. So at the beginning, you have a bullish candle, so a bearish candle in this form. It can either have a big body or a smaller body, then followed by a bullish candle. So it can also have a smaller body or a bigger body. So whichever way you understand. So, but the important note is the second candle must be a bullish candle. The second candle must be a bullish candle. So that is what we call a bullish engulfing candlestick. So if let's go up to define this. So let's go up. Another candlestick we note is we call it a doji candlestick. This is a doji what candlestick. So a doji candlestick, or we can also call it an indecision candle. Sometimes we call it an indecision candle. What I mean, a doji candle. That is how it is being spelled. A doji candlestick. So this is what we call a doji candlestick. So it neither have a body, neither big or small. It doesn't have any body. It's just have, we call it wick. Whichever way, this is a wick. So it does not really have a body. A doji candlestick does not really have a body. So this is how it is being represented. So let me move forward. Um, let me move forward. So this candlestick now we have another type of doji candlestick, but this time around we call this a dragonfly doji candlestick. So we could, as it is being called, we could call it a dragonfly doji bullish candlestick. We can call it a bullish or a bear, whichever one, because you never can tell because it has no body in it. So let me define it here. Here we call it a dragonfly doji and stick. Dragonfly doji candlestick. So we all know it has what the opening here and also the close price here. So Open and close is just because there's nobody in it. Then we have the low. This is the low or the tail of the candle, which does not it does not really have what I call the high, or it doesn't really have the high. So at this particular point, it is the price level. It's um crossing the high of it's crossing the high of the candle. So let's move forward. Let's move forward. Talk about the next candle. Uh, trying to move this. Trying to move this. So now we have another candle which we call. Uh, so we have another candle which we call the gravestone candlestick. This is a gravestone candlestick. So a gravestone also, this is just the inverse of the dragonfly candlestick. So you should take notes where the price, the open price and the close price are just at the low of the candlestick. So let's take note of it. So we call it the gravestone. We call it the gravestone doji candlestick. Gravestone doji candlestick. So this is what we call the gravestone doji candlestick. So let's move to the next one. So the next one here now we'll be talking about another candlestick which is called the morning star candlestick. This is the morning star. Now a morning star candlestick always come in this format. It has three candle representation. Now it starts with a bearish candlestick. Sometimes it must start with a bearish candlestick at this part, at the left hand side, or at this part. Then it's also have the second candle normally might be a bullish or neither a bearish candle. So it's this particular candle does not matter. It can either be a bullish, this one here, can either a or a bearish candle, whichever one here. Then the important note is the next candle, which is the final candle, must be a bullish candlestick. Must be a bullish candlestick. So that is what to take note. Here must be a bearish candlestick. Here might neither be a bullish nor a bearish candlestick. Why here must be what? A bullish candlestick. So that is how it is being represented. So I would note it down as the morning star, the morning star um, candlestick. It can also we can also call this a candlestick pattern. This representation can also be called a candlestick pattern. This morning star candlestick. So it comes in two forms. We also have the evening star or the a bearish candle. So that is how it is being called. So this evening star has a representation of three candles. The first one must be a bullish candle. Then the middle candle, which is the second candle, might neither be a bearish nor a bullish candle. But in here, I'm using a bullish candle to represent it. So it can either be a bearish candle or a bullish candle. It does not matter. Then why here matters that it must be a bearish candle representation. So now this is what we call an evening star candle. This is what we call an evening star candle. Um, evening star candle. So this is evening star. Sorry, this is an evening star candle. So this is an evening star. Okay. So this is an evening star candle stick. So the next candle we'll be talking about a hammer or a representation called a pin bar. We call it a hammer or a pin bar, and it will be a bearish candle representation or a bullish candle representation. So whichever one. So sorry, that is what it is actually. A hammer. This is a hammer. This is a hammer. So um this is a hammer. It comes in this way. It can neither be in this form, a hammer in this form. It can either be a bearish candle or a bullish candle. So this one actually is called a hammer or a pin bar. This actually is a hammer or a pin bar. So here, let's take note of it. We could call it hammer, or in brackets we call it pin bar. Call it a hammer or a pin bar. While here we could call this a shooting star or a pin bar. So here, as it reverses the other way around, it is also called a shooting star, a shooting what? A shooting star. And also, either call it a pin bar also. So this is what it is. This is a pin bar or a shooting star. While here, this is a hammer or a pin bar. So these actually, both of them were pin bars. These are pin bar representation of candles. Why, if you want to really differentiate them, this form, we call this a hammer. We all know what hammer looks like in real life. Then this one is called a shooting star because of the way it is being positioned to the top. So in all you see the representation on your chart. So we have on our chart we have different representations. We have different representations on our charts. Let me go for Euro USD. I'll be opening Euro USD charts. So here we can see different representations on this chart. So all these are candlesticks in different form and in different ways. So you could see how they are being represented in different ways. You could identify, remember what I call this. You could identify this as a what? As a bullish engulfing what? Candlestick. You could identify this as a this as you could identify this as what? As a bullish engulfing candlestick. So that is what it is, this particular one. So we can also recognize a bearish engulfing. So a bearish engulfing can be this. You could identify this as a bearish engulfing candlestick. These two candles that close this here. So this is a bearish engulfing. So it's just all over the chart. So all these things I represent, I made mention of. Here is the chart. You could just figure them out. They are just over here. You could see this one itself. We call this. You can see this we call the shooting star. You see how it is being represented to the sky. So the shooting star is over here. So you could see different this is now remember all these are called pin bars. Pin bars. Look at this. Hammer, a hammer. A pin bar is also a pin bar and a hammer. So it is represented all over the charts. Yeah, they might be small and they might be big in different form or in different way. You could also see an indecision candle over here. You look closely. This is an indecision candle. So in this our YouTube channel, and you could share this video to your friends and families. And thank you.